First at noon, the greater Charlotte area coming together to honor the lives of the officers caught in the line of fire. This is a look at a procession led by law enforcement that is about to head out of Uptown today. The gesture being spearheaded by Mooresville police, all in honor of Deputy U.S. Marshal Thomas Weeks, a native of the Mooresville area. We're going to go out live now to our Queen City News anchor, Derek Dellinger, who joins us live in Mooresville. So, Derek, that procession hasn't started yet, but where are you right now?
We are actually at the funeral home where this procession will end, and I'm going to get out of the way so you can see some of what is out here right now. We have Iredell County Sheriffs as well as Mooresville Police. We've also seen various other departments out here today as well outside the funeral home. Kevin Cook Funeral Home and Crematory is where this procession will ultimately stop. We've also seen quite a few people out here as well, basically making their way here with American flags to honor Marshal Weeks as far as honoring his memory and also remembering him as well. We also have some video to show you from a little bit earlier too of the procession leaving. We actually caught this as we were on our way up this morning of various police vehicles as well as sheriff's vehicles, Iredell County Sheriff as well as Mooresville Police, Troutman Police, also even Statesville Police and various public safety vehicles as well. They were actually coming to be a part of the not only the procession but also potentially the escort as well. The way things stand right now is that we are kind of in a wait-and-see mode, at least as far as waiting for everybody to come here, specifically as far as the hearse as well as the full procession that's going to be happening for Marshal Weeks, Thomas Weeks, again, a native of the Mooresville area and also a veteran of law enforcement here in this area. In fact, he had been here in Charlotte for about the past 10 years. And he's going to be given basically a hero send-off, as it were, coming up in the next little bit. But again, this is where it's supposed to be ending. We're going to be watching for the hearse coming in, and as that happens, we hope to bring that to you live. We're live in Mooresville. Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.
Derek, thank you. Meantime, this is a look at CMPD's North Tryon Division, where Officer Josh Iyer worked out of. This is his squad car, as you can see, draped with an American flag with a growing memorial surrounding it. The division was closed yesterday in his honor. Meantime, funeral arrangements have been set for Officer Iyer. A processional march with CMPD employees and other law enforcement will start at 9:30 Friday morning at CMPD headquarters in Uptown. They'll then walk to First Baptist Church in Charlotte. The service begins at 10 a.m. and we'll have full coverage of the procession and the service as it is happening right here on Queen City News. We're also getting a better idea of what led up to Monday's shooting and where the investigation stands now. We know that 12 CMPD officers have been placed on paid administrative leave because they fired their service weapons. Now, this is standard procedure and they will be able to return pending an investigation. Officer Chris Tolley, we're learning, underwent surgery to repair damage done by a bullet. He is still in the hospital and could be released soon. Two other officers were treated for gunshot wounds. Jack Blowers and Michael Giglio, who were treated, and they have since been released from the hospital. Officer Justin Campbell was also treated for a broken foot and was released. These officers were being shot at with rounds from an AR-15 and a .40 caliber pistol. We're told their Kevlar vests just aren't meant for high-powered rounds like that, which is why the armored SWAT vehicles were brought in as cover. We're also learning the suspect shot officers from both the front and back sides of the home from the second story. Now, the suspect in Monday's shooting had a lengthy criminal record in North Carolina. Since 2001, Terry Hughes Jr. faced 5 charges out of at least 5 different counties. Records show in 2012 he led Alamance County deputies on a high-speed chase. Hughes Jr. also charged with felony eluding arrest and possession of a firearm by a felon. He was sentenced to 2 years, but ended up being released after 10 months. Now, 2 other people also at the center of this shooting investigation, and authorities say that that woman and a 17-year-old girl inside the home were there voluntarily on Galway Drive. CMPD Chief Johnny Jennings has said that they are fully cooperating with homicide detectives. Officials haven't brought any charges against anyone, but they say they're not ruling out the possibility. Hughes Jr. was shot and killed during the firefight, but there have been reports of possible shots fired towards police after Hughes was already dead.
I know I mentioned yesterday some pretty forward remarks about a possibility of a second shooter. We are not ready to say that at this point.
Chief Jennings says he's also not ready to release details about the women's relationship to each other or to Hughes Jr. Police are not looking for any additional suspects.